Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 29th of August 2023. Let's start with our session. Sretha Thavisin has been elected as the Prime Minister of which particular country? So he is from the populist Pheu Thai party that secured enough votes in the parliament to become Thailand's 30th Prime Minister. Okay? And before him, the former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra returned from years of self-imposed exile and began an 8-year prison sentence. Okay? So now, who's the new Prime Minister of the country? Thailand. Answer would be Sretha Thavisin. Then apart from it, let's talk about some of the recent appointments. First of all, who has been appointed as the new chairperson of the National Green Tribunal? So this is Justice Prakash Srivastav, okay? And he has replaced Mr. A.K. Goyal. Then, who's the new MD and CEO of South Indian Bank? That would be Mr. P.R. Seshadri. Fine. After that, Tesla has recently appointed Mr. Vaibhav Taneja as its new Chief Financial Officer. And Tata Steel has appointed Mr. T.V. Narendran as new MD and CEO. And he will be at this position for the next 5 years. Okay. So these are some of the important appointments that we have to remember. Next question says, the African Union has suspended which country until the effective restoration of constitutional order? So the African Union has suspended the country Niger from all its institutions and activities until the effective restoration of constitutional order because of coup that took place in the last month. And the Executive Council of this bloc made the decision after the soldiers overthrew Niger's democratically elected president almost 4 weeks ago, means last month, and they placed themselves in power. So President Mohamed Bazoum and his family have been kept under house arrest in the capital Niamey. Fine. So recently African Union has suspended the country Niger until the effective restoration of constitutional order. Now apart from it, can you tell me Apia is the capital city of which particular country? So this is Samoa. Okay. Why this country was in news? Because the very first foreign office consultations between India and Samoa was held in Apia recently, which is the capital city of Samoa. And both the sides discussed their wide range of bilateral relations, including their development partnership covering areas like health, ICT, education, SME and capacity building. So now Samoa will host the next Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting on 21st of October 2024. That's why this country was in news. You have to remember that Apia is the capital of Samoa. Okay. Also, which country has recently approved the very first respiratory syncytial virus vaccine for use in women during pregnancy to protect the baby? So the FDA of US has approved the first respiratory syncytial virus vaccine for use in women during pregnancy to protect the baby. And this vaccine can be given between weeks 32 and 36 of pregnancy, and it is designed to protect the infants from the virus from birth to 6 months of age. Okay, so this particular vaccine has been approved by the country USA for use in women during pregnancy to protect the baby. Fine. Also recently, government of Germany has approved a law that permits individuals to purchase and possess cannabis for recreational use, right? And which country has recently hosted the Camp David Summit in 2023? So that is USA. Okay. The next question is, which institution is to support Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region, including fast-tracking progress on Sustainable Development Goals? So India's Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region and the United Nations Development Programme joined hands to enhance and fast-track Sustainable Development Goals in the Northeastern region. So UNDP will support in monitoring and evaluation, capacity building, support for aspirational districts and blocks, and the deployment of emerging technologies in governance. Okay, so for this purpose, UNDP has collaborated with Ministry of Development of Northeastern region. Fine. Can you tell me which is the first Northeastern state of India to implement the Good Governance Index at district level? Please write your answer in the comment section. Now, apart from it, which institution plans to set up research, analyst, administration and supervisory body? So answer would be our capital markets regulator, SEBI. SEBI actually plans to set up a research, analyst, administration and supervisory body to administer and supervise the research analyst. So this is along the lines of investment advisor administration and supervisor body that is set up for administration and supervision of investment advisors. Okay, so your correct answer would be SEBI. Also, which institution has recently forecasted India's GDP growth at 8.3% for April to June quarter? This is State Bank of India, which is India's largest lender, and they have made an artificial intelligence based model using artificial neural network with 30 high frequency indicators, using which the bank has forecasted India's GDP growth for this quarter at 8.3%, and this value is higher than the projection that was made by the Monetary Policy Committee's projection of 8%. And the projection report has listed good growth in manufacturing and picking up of services as a reason for higher growth. Okay, you can be asked that which institution or bank has forecasted India's GDP growth at 8.3% for April to June quarter? Answer would be State Bank of India. Okay. The next question is, what is the new name of Khelo India Women's League? So Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Mr. Anurag Singh Thakur, has announced that the Khelo India Women's League will officially be known as Asmita Women's League, and this is an important question. The full form of Asmita is Achieving Sports Milestone by Inspiring Women Through Action. Okay. Once again, what is the full form? Achieving Sports Milestone by Inspiring Women Through Action. And this portal would serve as a comprehensive resource which offers different insights into upcoming leagues along with other different features. Okay, so from now onwards, the name of Khelo India Women's League is Asmita Women's League. Also, what is the new name of National Institute of Industrial Engineering? So this is IIM Mumbai. And with this, IIM Mumbai is the 21st Indian Institute of Management of India, and it is the second IIM of Maharashtra state. The first one is IIM Nagpur. Okay. Some other places that have been renamed are, for example, the first one is Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra state, and now it would be called as Ahilya Devi Nagar. Okay. The second name is Aurangabad. Aurangabad has been renamed as Sambhaji Nagar. Right. Then another place is Osmanabad. Osmanabad has been renamed as Dhara Shiv. Okay. You have to tell me what is the new name of Islam Nagar that lies in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Please write your answer in the comment section. Now the next question is, Hani Dabas and Rahul Jograjia, who recently won first medals for India, plays which sports? So they are Indian powerlifters, and recently they have clinched gold and silver medals respectively on the opening day of the World Para Powerlifting Championships, the venue of which is Dubai. And these medals are historic for India because these are the first ever gold and silver for India in any world championship. Okay, so they are Indian powerlifters. And why they were in news? Because they have won different medals on the event of World Para Powerlifting Championship, the venue of which is Dubai. Fine. Now let's talk about some sport related current affairs. The first one is World Archery Championship 2023. What was the venue for this event? So venue was Berlin, and India has won the gold in this championship as well. Okay. After that, who has recently won the Belgian Grand Prix title? So that would be Max Verstappen. Also, Max Verstappen has won the Hungarian Grand Prix this year. And now you have to tell me at least the name of 3 Grand Prixes that have been won by the Max Verstappen this year. Please write your answer in the comments. Then India's very first online gaming academy is set to be established in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And if we talk about ISSF Junior World Championship 2023, in this India's rank was second because the first country was China. China was at the first position, second was India, and the third was UK. Okay. Overall, India has won 17 medals, in which 6 were gold, 6 were silver, and the rest 5 were bronze. Fine. You have to tell me the book Golden Years have been authored by which important personality? Please tell me in the comment section. Next question is, which country has unveiled its latest domestically built drone named as Mohajer-10? So Iran has unveiled its latest domestically built drone, the name of which is Mohajer-10, with enhanced capabilities like flying at a higher altitude for a longer duration and the ability to carry a greater payload. So this new drone can fly up to a maximum duration of 24 hours at an altitude of 7,000 meters with an operational range of 2,000 kilometers. And this payload capacity can reach 300 kilograms, which is double the capacity of Mohajer-6 drone, right? So Mohajer-10 is a drone that belongs to the country Iran. Now talking about some international current affairs, one of the very important news is recently BRICS has included some new countries in its organization. Which are these? First is Argentina, second is Iran, the third country is UAE, next is South Africa, then it is Ethiopia, and then it is Egypt. Okay. And which countries are already there in BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This year the host country is South Africa as well. Okay. Now who is the new Prime Minister of the country? Cambodia. So this is the son of former Prime Minister. Answer would be Hun Manet. Right. And don't forget that James Iskia has been elected as the new chairman of IPCC, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And James Iskia is from the country UK. The next question is, where was the joint group of customs meeting between India and Bangladesh held recently? So the 14th joint group of customs meeting between India and Bangladesh was held in New Delhi on 21st and 22nd of August. And during this meeting, India and Bangladesh reaffirmed their commitment to bolstering the customs cooperation and streamlining cross-border trade. So a set of bilateral issues like opening of new land custom stations, easing the port restrictions, and development of road and rail infrastructure, and pre-arrival exchange of custom data were deliberated during this event. Okay. So the joint group of custom meeting between India and Bangladesh was held recently in New Delhi. Answer would be option number A. Also, where is the 4th G20 Culture Working Group meeting held recently? So the 4th G20 Culture Working Group meeting was held in Varanasi from 23rd to 26th of August 2023, and delegates from G20 member nations, invitee countries, and various international organizations participated in this event. And the previous 3 culture working group meetings were held in Khajuraho, Bhubaneswar and Hampi. And now this fourth meeting in Varanasi aims to arrive at some actionable outcomes while positioning the culture at the heart of policy making, right? So the venue for fourth G20 culture working group meeting is Varanasi. Also, what is the host for International Conference on Preserving Information Integrity and Public Trust in Elections? So the host for this event is the country Brazil. Also, which state has recently hosted the startup Thiruvisa Fair? So that is Tamil Nadu. Okay. Next question is, which state is set to play host to the Women's Asian Champions Trophy 2023? So the upcoming Asian Champions Trophy 2023 for women would be held in Jharkhand in its Ranchi city from 27th of October to 5th of November 2023. And this is the 7th edition of the tournament, in which Japan, Korea, China, Malaysia and Thailand are expected to participate. Also, Indian women's team won the prestigious title in 2016, and in the following edition in 2018 they finished as runner-up. Okay, so Jharkhand is set to play host to the Women's Asian Champions Trophy 2023. Now, if we talk about the month July 2023, who were the ICC players of the month? So in the men's category, the winner was Chris Wokes, who is from the country England. And if you talk about the women's category, the winner was Ashley Gardner, okay, and she is from the country Australia. These are the players of the month for July 2023. Headquarters of ICC lies in Dubai. And who's the current chairman of ICC? Greg Barley, right? Now, if we talk about Asian Champions Trophy title, so winner is India, and India has beaten the country Malaysia to win this title. Fine. And what was the venue for this event? Answer would be Chennai. Now, talking about World Under-17 Championship, the venue of which is Istanbul in Turkey. India has won total 11 medals, in which one was gold. Okay. Next is, who has been recognized as the Election Commission of India's national icon for voter awareness and education? So the Election Commission of India has recognized former Indian cricketer and batting legend Sachin Tendulkar as India's icon for voter awareness and education. So Sachin Tendulkar signed a 3-year memorandum of understanding with Election Commission of India in an event that was held in New Delhi. And during this event, Chief Election Commissioner Mr. Rajiv Kumar and election commissioners were also present. Fine. So Sachin Tendulkar is now the national icon for voter awareness and education. Let's talk about some of the important brand ambassadors that were appointed recently. First of all, Infosys has recently signed Iga Swiatek as its brand ambassador, right? And Iga Swiatek is women's tennis champion. Also, Infosys has appointed Rafael Nadal as its brand ambassador for the next 3 years. And you have to tell me both these players play for which different countries. You have to tell me the answer. Also, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited BPCL has appointed cricketer Rahul Dravid as its brand ambassador recently. And Kareena Kapoor has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Pluck. Pluck is basically a fresh vegetable and fruit business. Fine. Next is, scientists of which institution in association with Khalifa University UAE have developed the cooling solution for electronics application? So the scientists at IIT Madras in association with Khalifa University UAE have developed heat management for miniature electronic devices, particularly for the space applications. And high performance computing processors can generate up to 200 to 250 watt or more of power, which results in heat loads of up to 1 kilowatt, necessitating efficient heat management. and the research design uses thin plate electrodes that introduce swirling flows of cooling liquid inside the mini channel fluid, which results in the better heat transfer, right? So here correct answer would be IIT Madras. Don't forget that IIT Madras has decided to establish its first campus outside India. In which country? In Zanzibar, that lies in Tanzania, right? Also, IIT Delhi has decided to establish its campus outside India. In which country? In Abu Dhabi. Fine. Next is, what does C in Bharat NCAP stand for? Actually, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has recently launched the Bharat New Car Assessment Program at New Delhi, and here C stands for car. So this aims to enhance the road safety by elevating the vehicle safety standards for up to 3.5 ton vehicles in India, and this program will commence from 1st of October 2023 and will be based on automotive industry standard 197. Okay, so here correct answer would be car, but you can be asked about any of the letters in NCAP. It is the new car assessment program. Fine. So here correct answer would be car. Now, which state is planning to set up a center for advanced manufacturing in collaboration with World Economic Forum? So the government of Tamil Nadu is planning to establish a center for advanced manufacturing in Chennai in collaboration with the World Economic Forum, and the state has hosted a public-private discussion recently which brought together more than 20 business leaders to deliberate on establishing this India Center for Advanced Manufacturing in Chennai city so as to support the companies in their innovation, sustainability and research and development field. Okay, so now Tamil Nadu is planning to set up this center for advanced manufacturing in collaboration with the World Economic Forum. Also, can you tell me which state of India is the first to operationalize an Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission microsite under the 100 microsites project by National Health Authority? So National Health Authority had recently announced 100 microsites project for accelerated adoption of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission across the country, and in this regard the state of Mizoram becomes the first in India to operationalize an ABDM microsite in its capital city Aizawl, under which all healthcare facilities including the private clinics, small hospitals and labs in this region shall be made ABDM enabled, and they will offer digital health services to the patients. Okay, so with this, Mizoram is the first state in India to operationalize an Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission microsite under the 100 microsite project by National Health Authority. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.